video games, you are literally doing absolutely nothing. You're staring at a screen going into a fake world and you're not doing—
Hey, listen, boy, back in my day, we was playing all types of games. And today we are watching Andrew Tate ruin a generation of kids. Bro, I remember when Andrew Tate came on the scene like heavy. Who is this person? They Vice made a video. Crazy, it's crazy during the time. And there were certain things that I agreed with. But then there was things like him having a whole cult of people that just loved and adored him, raising wine glasses, talking about to Andrew Tate.
So ever since 2022, there has been a rise in
boy, this boy head so daggone elongated. And I rock with bro. I met him at DreamCon. He a cool dude. He actually used to watch the podcast back in the day. And it's really dope to see him doing this thing. But boy, I just had to speak on your cranium real quick. Just real quick.
These self-improvement, alpha, finance gurus that all spew the same message. Wake up at 4 a.m., start a business, start working out, stop playing video games, and escape the matrix. All that jazz, right? And these videos have become extremely popular because of people like Andrew Tate. I mean, we all saw the method that he pulled in 2022, how literally everybody was posting that man's clips, and he was just saying some of the craziest things.
I am extremely versed in CPR. I do know how to administer CPR. However, I will not administer CPR unless you're a hot female.
And since so many people saw him get success from doing that method, a lot of people are trying to pull that same method nowadays. So now you got all these fake Andrew Tates going around, and it's pretty cringe.
Really?
Stop breathing like a bunny rabbit. A bunny rabbit is a victim, and it breathes in and out so quickly you can see its stomach going in and out.
But what's cringier than that is that these hustle cultures, self-improvement, finance.
It's probably not that probably true, but it's you probably shouldn't be. I don't know nobody breathing like that. I don't know nobody breathing like that.
Videos have leaked into the youth, and now you got these kids spewing that exact same message that they're spewing in these videos when they're 13 years old. And it's one of the saddest but also cringiest things I've ever seen.
When you're playing video games, you are literally doing absolutely nothing. You're staring at a screen going into a fake world and you're not doing—
Hey, listen, fuck nigga. Boy, back in my day, we was playing all types of games, bitch. Look at me, I'm winning. I playing 50 Cent game, GTA. Yeah, I'm going to a fake world, boy. Enjoying time with my friends, creating bonds and shit. Little dumb hair, little dumb face ass little nigga.
Doing anything productive. You're not making money. You're not starting a business. You're not doing anything. So get off the video game. Follow me for more tips like this.
Bro, nigga, you're fucking 9. This is true for 20 something and ups. Take some time from the game. I still feel like you could play the game. Trust me. Me and Berta. Him and I are very— what are you doing? Playing the game? Why aren't you not working out or doing this and that? I subscribe to that mindset to an extent. 2K25 just dropped. I've been fucking off. I play the game at night when I get everything done. Niggas like to have fun, watch this, do this, fuck around, It's healthy. It's fine. You feel what I'm saying? But majority of the day is getting to it. But also we're grown as shit. This nigga's 1 year old. Nigga, it's time. That's your time to have fun and have a good time and experience. I feel like, lock in for sure, but lock in 16, 17. Damn, it's a minute, and it's a minute, and the recording's at 4 minutes. I've been talking my ass off.
Bro, you are 10 years old. Why do you need to be making money and have a business at 10 years old? This video is insane to me because the internet has literally brainwashed kids/teens into thinking that doing normal things that teens do is a waste of time, like playing video games, chilling with their friends, or just watching a movie or something like that. Apparently, those aren't normal things that teens do anymore. Apparently, you gotta be set with mansions, Rolexes, Lambos, and a whole business by 13 years old. Facts. Or you're a failure.
But that's the internet's fault. The internet and how back when we were younger, from my age group, you didn't see, it wasn't common to be seeing people living these crazy lavish lifestyles. It wasn't easy for you to have a large growing crazy business at 19, 20, through the internet, because that's just not what it was. That's not how things were back then. You feel me? In this age, it's very it's not easy, but it's much more obtainable to be able to be more successful and known because of the platforms we have today, as a like TikTok, YouTube, you know what I'm saying, Twitch, things like that. It allows us to be able to you can start a business, or like a digital YouTube social media business with $0. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as you have a camera, a monitor, something to edit, and you're the person that you are, and people perceive you and like what you're doing, you win. It's not like other things where it's like, hey bro, I gotta run up 10,000, put 10,000 down on something. You feel what I'm saying?
Which is actually insane. How am I supposed to have all that by 13? Bro, by 13, I don't even think I had $13. But before we get any further, number one, YouTube, I am not trying to bully / harass any of these teens in this video. If you're watching this video, do not go out and bully / harass any of them. And number two, thank you guys for 100K subscribers. I've never just sat down and just said thank you to y'all. I just wanted to say I appreciate every single one of you that legit sit down, watch my videos, or maybe stand up. Maybe you might be standing up watching this video right here. But I appreciate anybody who pretty much just shows support on this channel, watches the videos, shares them with their friends, whatever. Thank y'all. Now that being said, let's get back to the video.
This may be controversial, but I think teens should spend at least 5 of their teenage years just trying to become successful. And so before you start hating in the comments, let me say this. It literally takes $82 a day to make the average yearly income in America. And online, there's literally like...
Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, it's crazy seeing this.
Hundreds, maybe even thousands of courses or different models that you could use to make that money. Right now, I'm doing video editing and I own an agency, so I'm making even more than that.
That's dope, though. I fuck with this.
You could easily do the same thing.
I find this video insane because this kid hasn't even lived 2 of his teenage years, yet he thinks most teens should spend 5 of their teenage years trying to become successful. That literally just doesn't make sense because this man hasn't experienced what he's talking about. He's just talking out of his booty cheeks, you know? That's literally social media hustle culture brainwash right there. Like, I feel like the saddest part is that this kid is 13 saying this, bro. He was 12 last year. Isn't that insane? It's different if this kid lived his teenage years, then said this. It'd make more sense because he'd have the experience to back up what he's saying. But the fact that he didn't experience his teenage years and he's just saying this on his first teenage year, that just pretty much confirms that he's just spewing what he heard online from one of these gurus.
It's 3 a.m. on a Sunday night. All my friends are getting drunk, getting invited to parties, and
what the fuck? Listen, little shit. Cut Fortnite on. This will be the only time I'll be like, get on that fucking game. Fucking get your ass on somewhere, dude.
Their virginity, and I spent all night working on my business. But just watch, in a couple of months, when I'm gonna be chilling in Dubai and living my dream life, you guys are gonna call me lucky. Just,
you know, in a couple months you won't. It takes years. It takes years of getting to it and hustling. So I don't know if these young niggas think that that's what's going on. But yeah, it takes years.
Number one, your friends are not out drinking and losing their virginity on a Sunday night. Everyone hates Sunday because it's pretty much the prelude to Monday. Nobody is doing anything on
Everybody's
Sunday
relaxing.
Night except for sleeping.
Stupid, so you don't even know.
Number two, who are your friends losing their virginity to? The hookers in GTA? You do not look a day over 10. And number three, just because you're up at 3 a.m. grinding for your business, that doesn't make you better than everybody else. Like, the way that this man is talking is making it seem like, oh, I'm better than my whole class because I'm up at 3 a.m. grinding. When it's like, bro, you're not better than them just because you're doing that. Let's be real here.
It's 3:30 right now on a Monday night. I've been staying up all night working on my new business. But watch, a few months from now, when my business is taken off, I'm going to be chilling in Dubai living my dream life, and everybody's going to call me lucky. Just wait and see.
This man literally just stole the script from the last kid. The only thing that he did differently was add some music and some like little effects and stuff like that. Other than that, this is the exact same video.
I didn't even know this was going on.
They just said the exact same thing, word for word, bar for bar. No Soulja Boy.
Word for word, bar for bar.
I hate to be that guy and say that someone else's dream is unrealistic because I'm kind of living my dream right now. I mean, I've always wanted to create videos on YouTube ever since I was young, and now I'm doing it. So I don't really want to hate on somebody else's dream, you know? But how in the hell are you gonna move to Dubai in only a few months? That's my question right here. Like, bro, number one, you don't even have your license. Number two, I don't even think you can put in an application to move inside of a crib, you know? Like, how is this man gonna make that happen? It just doesn't make sense. Like I said, I'm not really trying to hate or anything in this video, because
why not?
It's not necessarily these kids' fault. It's more of what they see on social media. Like, if they see somebody talking about, oh, I'm about to move to Dubai in a few months, they're gonna spew that same thing. But like I said, like, how in the hell are you just gonna randomly up and move to Dubai in just a few months? Like, it does not work like that.
Their perception of the grind is different, gang. Their perception of the grind is different. It's crazy as older people think this way too. Like, yo, I'm just gonna do this in like a year or two. Don't put a time on it. Just fall in love with the work, fall in love with the grind, and understand that it could take forever. It could take a long time, years and years and years, and you have to be okay with that as long as you're, getting to what you're getting to. And by chance, maybe by the grace of God, you'll get that. You'll be one of those people that blow up fast. But one thing I've noticed about the people that blow up really fast is that they don't get the time to have to think about this besides the video, by the way. They don't get the time to understand that the hardship and go through the adversities. So it's kind of crazy because these people will blow up super fast and then hit them with something super heavy so they can learn that adversity. So they'll come down, and it's like it seems like a crazy big loss, but they'll come back up. They'll come back up again, but they didn't have those like multiple chunks of adversity as the years going up because they came up so quick. Kind of how that goes, I feel like.
Yeah, you can't just go on Dynasty 8 and cop a crib within 2 minutes. It's not like
headphone.
that. And also another question is, why are these kids so obsessed with moving to Dubai? They don't say nowhere else. What about Atlantis? When I was young, I wanted to live in Atlantis. I wanted to live underwater with the mermaids, Aquaman, all that stuff, bro. That was probably sick. But now we got kids saying Dubai. Like, what the heck?
Narrowness made that shit.
This video is crazy because this kid is stressing about his parents working at 13. Not about his parents being poor or homeless or not being able to put food on the table. He's stressing because his parents are working a stable job when he is 13 years old. Something that is normal. Does that not sound...
Bro was on his bunk bed. Bunk bed, rubbing his face and his eyes. I ain't started doing that till I was probably like 20. I ain't started rubbing my face and eyes on the bed till I was about 20.
Crazy. Like, I understand that we all have the dream of retiring our parents, buying them a house, and buying them whatever car they desire, but I don't think that's something that you should be worried about when you're like 13 years old and you haven't even finished puberty. I feel like it's just unnecessary stress that this kid is adding to his life at a young age, all because of a finance guru he saw on social media. It is okay if your parents are working a stable job and they can provide for you. It doesn't seem like you in the trenches, my boy. Like, you're literally in a nice house, dog.
I want to becoming a millionaire at 14. I woke up at 6:30 and went on a bike ride before taking a cold shower. Then I spent some time planning out videos and had breakfast. After this,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie though. One thing about this shit is peep the editing. One thing about this shit is that if they stick to this by like 18 with the way they working, by like 18, these niggas are gonna be on top. At 18, probably earlier, these niggas are going to be on top. Like, let's just be honest. That's how it goes. Like I'm split on. I don't think kids should think like, or these young teens should think like this. Like, yo, bro, fuck. Like, I gotta get it. Like, I don't think you have to think like that. But if you think like that and you adopt it and actually stand on that, boy, these niggas is gonna be fucking lit.
I had some calls and checked on my Discord server before spending some time scripting. Today I made around $500, so pretty good. Finally, I edited some reels and went to bed at 10:30.
Why do you need to become a millionaire at 14 years old?
I fuck with that little nigga right there though. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with him. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with that little nigga. He on
That's
it.
like trying to fight millennia during the tutorial in Elden Ring. Like, bro, why are you worried
Eventually
about
you
that?
gonna
Why is
beat
this man
him,
taking
though.
cold showers at 14? Like, what is the purpose? Now, I will say the good thing out of this video is that it seems like this man has a little schedule going on, you know.
Yeah.
He's going to sleep at 10:30. He's waking up pretty early.
Yeah.
Like, I do think that is
That's
good,
dope.
but at the same time, becoming a millionaire at 14?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, bro. Realized school wasn't for me at a young age. Became addicted to video games. Tried to becoming a YouTuber. Didn't really work out. Didn't know what to do in my life. I was depressed. Tried making TikToks. Went viral. Nothing changed though. Realized I had to change. Still didn't change though. Finally decided it was time. Started hitting the gym. Tried drop shipping. It failed. Started to make some progress in the gym. Started my personal brand, found Allah, decided it was time to lock in, started my SMMA, making progress towards my dream life.
Okay.
What do you mean I didn't know what to do in life? You're literally a teenager. Most teenagers don't know what they want to do in their life. That is normal. That is not something that is only happening to you. That's like playing a video game and being like, oh, I don't know what to do in the game when you haven't even passed the tutorial yet. Obviously, you're not going to know what to do until you play the game more, and that game being life. The more you live life, the more you're going to know what you want to do. Like,
Yeah.
it's not just something that you just spawn in this world knowing what you want to do. Social media is dangerous, bro. Because why do we have this teen out here having an existential crisis at 13 years old?
Yeah.
The only thing you should
with him saying that, what I don't like is the like stress that comes. Like, you don't need to be stressing that young, bro. Like, just be free and live life, bro. Like, and really just experience, bro. Just think about for a second. Close your eyes, y'all, with me, and experience the life y'all had as a kid, where y'all was playing outside, y'all was shooting the ball, you was doing insignificant conversations and stuff with your friends, you know what I'm saying, doing certain things that was just like, damn, the kid, like, I remember what it was carefree. You got to experience that. Now open your eyes and look at your real life. Look at your life now. Be like, damn, don't you wish you could go back and be a kid again, huh?
be stressing over at that age is the homework due on Monday. There is no need to stress about your life when you're that young. Another thing that this dude said in this video is became addicted to video games. And I'm gonna make the wild assumption that this kid probably wasn't addicted to video games, and maybe he was just a child being a child and decided to play video games to occupy his time, because what else can children do? Obviously some kids play video games for a long time, but I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't think this dude was probably one of them. I think the problem is a lot of these hustle culture videos are meant for like an older crowd, but when kids see them or like teens see them, they try to apply that to their lives. For example, let's say like some 30-year-old says, I was addicted to video games at 26, but now I'm 30 years old, I start taking cold showers and I'm a Sigma. They're gonna say that, put that out online, then a teenager is gonna see that and be like, oh shoot, maybe I should apply that to my life.
This is like the Sophie Rain video we just watched. Yeah, it's kind of like, but just from the worst, from the bad end, like, oh shit, bro, it's just like everything. The internet is just a place right now where forever it'll just get more and more saturated with the stuff like this, where people are gonna go out, do whatever content they do, and then these young kids are gonna consume it. I think the only way to stop this shit is to cut the internet off, because it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. But there's got to be there. But I don't know what's supposed to happen. I don't know what to do. I'm not the guy that's here to stop shit. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think it's a parenting thing. I think the most that can happen here is it's got to be. It's a parenting thing. You have to monitor your children. It has to come back to an age of being like, yo, what are you watching? What are you listening to? Let me see that too. Okay, I see I like that he's got a schedule, but understand, bro, you don't worry. You have a household over your head. Like, sure, work on what you want to work on, but be a kid. You don't have nothing to stress about. Little nigga, fuck out of my face. Smack him in the back of the head. That's the type of dad I'm gonna be. Yo, what you watching? Women, sex. Bro, hell nah, bro. Cut that shit off. Let me break down why you shouldn't be watching that, bro. Let me break that down to you, bro. This is not good to watch, because this is that and the third. Keep this on your mind whenever next time you think about doing that. You feel what I'm saying? You're a child. Think about what you're doing though, bro.
Now they're trying to live like this 30-year-old rather than just trying to live their youth like any other kid.
Damn, I yapped this video.
Stressing at 14 so I can chill at 20.
Hopefully I'll still watch it.
There was another kid that I actually reacted to a year ago that did this exact same thing. And I feel like the problem with this is that you're gonna burn out once you're 20 if you're stressing at 14 years old. There is no need to stress at 14 when you're living in a nice house with a home gym. Like, what is there to stress about? This man is just making up stress just so he can stress at that age. Day 167 of monk mode. 14-year-old
He need to get his form together.
entrepreneur.
Ugh.
That is the corniest thing I've ever seen. This man said school matrix. That's the most Andrew Tate coded thing I have ever seen in my life, bro. I'm not gonna lie, with them boxing skills, please invest in a gun. I'm not gonna lie, them boxing skills are not saving you, dog. Overall, this is just the byproduct of like hustle culture being so popular online. Everyone thinks that they need a Lambo by 16, when in reality, that's just unrealistic. Honestly, this is a bigger issue than just self-improvement or just hustle culture itself. It's more about the impact that social media has on the younger generation. And that's not even talking just these kids who are doing like this hustle culture thing, right? Just in general, I feel like social media has impacted the youth so much. Like, if a streamer says something, a bunch of kids are gonna go out and say that same thing. If a self-improvement guru says something, a bunch of people are gonna go out and say that same thing. If someone's favorite influencer twerks, they're probably gonna go out and twerk. Like, this pretty much just shows the impact of social media. These are just kids seeing what they see on social media and just replicating it, you know? My overall point, because I've been yapping a little bit, obviously there are some good habits that can be taught from these self-improvement / hustle culture videos, but that really isn't something that you should be worrying about when you're that young. That being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. Once again, I appreciate you guys so much for 100K subscribers. This has been one of the craziest years of my life, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for making it crazier and crazier each and every day. I started this year off with like 20K subs.
Ooh,
and now
shout out, bro. Shout out, bro. That was a great video too, man. I'm glad you're going up like that. Tell me what y'all think. Thank y'all for watching, and make sure y'all spam and binge the rest of the videos that are on my channel. We gone.